Coach, could you just talk about the defensive effort that you guys took forth tonight against the Bulls?
I mean, we really wanted to get this one done. And our team goes how our defense goes. So our guys know, if we want to do the job, we got to be great on that end of the floor. So they went out and committed to it. I thought they did a tremendous job, guarding, two elite players and making them work for everything.
You talk about Evan and just what he did early offensively for you guys. We've seen Jarrett get off early, and it seemed like it was different tonight what Evan was able to do on the offense end.
Yeah, I mean, that was our conversation. We have to start setting the tone with these matchups and taking advantage of our size. And if we're going to play this lineup, which we're going to play it, and teams want to match it down or play smaller versus it, our big guys have to be forceful, and they got to establish themselves early and put some pressure on them. And I thought Evan led the way with that.
I know they were undermanned, but to beat them off the bench the way you guys did, just what can you say about how you guys were?
I thought we played well as a team, and that's who we are. Like, if we're going to be successful, we're going to have to do it as a unit. And the guys know that, and they bought into it, and they do it together. And it's every single night. We don't have the problems of individuals trying to do more. We got a bunch of guys who are bought in and are doing it for each other. So that's been consistent for us.
Spencer Davies, basketball.com. I forget the X's and O's. We're a quarter of the way through the season. In the past, you guys have shown flashes of playing together and stuff like that, but you guys have consistently done it no matter who's been on the floor, no matter who's you played. Do you feel like that's happened quicker than you anticipated? And how have you gotten to this point that it is happening every night and there's been no setbacks, even if there has been an injury or something else?
And broken record, coach speak, whatever you want. Like, honestly, man, it's about those guys in the locker room. And like from day one, go back to September. Like, they showed up, the day after Labor Day, and we're in the gym together and working, and we're committed to one another. And then their personalities, like, they genuinely all get along. Excuse me. They genuinely all like each other. They fight for each other. They support each other. Like, I go home and I watch the games over, and I spend so much time just watching our bench. And there's like body after body after body that's up celebrating, cheering, guys that don't even sit down during the games. And that's what does it. And it's that chemistry that the guys have formed. And then again, like, they love to compete. Like, these games, even games we've lost, like, they've laid it out there. We've had leads versus really good teams and those types of things because of the spirit that those guys play with.
Kelsey Roos with The Athletic, going off of that, was there something though before September that like sparked them wanting to come back right after Labor Day? Like, I guess, like, how did that, you get to that?
Well, those are conversations that we had with them all summer long. Our staff, I think, did a really good job of continuing to build relationships. And, we talk to those guys all the time. And we told them, we want this year to be different. And if it's going to be different, it's going to start as soon as possible. And we took a lot of ass whoopings last year, and so the guys that were a part of that had enough and were willing to do whatever it took to be better, and then that leadership shows with the other guys. And then you add the other guys and they see, those guys have that fight and that spirit. And then it's just like the snowball effect.